Hello again, guys. Welcome back to the segment. Happy Sunday to every single one of you. Thanks for joining back to watch this segment. As you know, I'm here to give you guys updates relating to our team, and we have the Super Falconets who are currently preparing for the FIFA Under 20 Women's World Cup, currently being scheduled to play in Colombia starting from the 31st of August and then ends on the 22nd of September. So if you follow the channel, obviously you know that our girls are already in Colombia. They are currently preparing, showing up in trainings, doing a lots of drills just to get themselves ready for that game. And in the one of the last videos, I talked about them having two friendlies that they've slated before they actually go out and play their first game against South Korea on the 2nd of September. So these two friendlies uh, is between Australia and Mexico based on NFF's directive. And they actually have already played one of these friendlies, which is against Australia. They played that one on Friday, and they actually came out victorious. 2 goals to 1 was the final score in the regulatory minutes. But the Australian team, also the management of the Australian team, wanted to play the penalty shootout with our girls, so they asked for it, and then we went into penalty, and then also defeated them 4 goals, 5 goals to 4 in the penalty shootout. So this, shows you how good, how prepared these guys are to start playing this World Cup. Of course, Australia is not a small country. We know how good they are, and how much of a footballing nation that they are. So aside from this game, we still have one more friendly against Mexico. That's hopefully going to come later this week, before they start their game on the second. And for this match, one of NFF's representative, who was the correspondent for the match, actually had some things to say about his observation from the game. And then he talks about the spirit and the drive that these girls have, when they were playing this game. In his words, he said the team is in high spirits. As I speak with you, we Falconets just defeated Australia 1 goal to 2 in their first friendly match, and also beat them 5 goals to 1 in a shootout challenge. They played well and deserved the victory. The NFF has arranged other friendly matches for them before their first Group D game against Korea Republic. So this is pretty much a confirmation of what I just said now. They are still going to play one more friendly, before they start that game. But again, more updates is going to be unraveling. The head coach of this team, Chris Danjuma, has some really big trust and really huge confidence in these girls. He has said it time and again that he knows and he feels that these girls are ready to compete. That the way he sees their performances and their readiness for this competition, that he sees that they are going to achieve great things, even possibly bringing the trophy back home. This is what the coach has said. He's very optimistic about his chances in this World Cup. But moving away from that one, let's talk about the performances of some of our great players in the English Premier League. Not just English Premier League, but also in the EFL, in the Championship, and possibly across other football clubs in Europe. But in EPL was a really, really busy day yesterday for a lot of our players. We saw the likes of Alex Iwobi, actually shining for Fulham, getting a goal for that matter, getting the winning goal when Fulham played Leicester City. It was a clash that involved 3 of our Nigerian Super Eagles players. Frankly, going into that game, I knew that I was going to be happy and sad in the end of the game, especially if either team wins the game, because I know that I have my guys in these two teams. And speaking of these guys, as I said, Alex Iwobi capped off a really good performance, playing for 90 minutes for this game, having some really, really interesting ratings, 4.1 ratings, for this game. Had 2 shots on target and scored 1 goal. He actually scored the second goal for this Fulham side, which became the goal that secured all 3 points for them. And aside from Iwobi, we also had Kevin Bassey, who made an appearance for this Fulham side, played for 90 minutes. He's always played 90 minutes, whenever he's fit, Kevin Bassey, and had some really good appearances. His rating was pretty decent, at 4 points, at 3.4 ratings. And then on the opposing team, we had the likes of Wilfred Ndidi, who was unfortunate to be on the losing side. But he played 90 minutes, had some good showings, 3.9 star ratings for that game, one shot, but was unable to really get anything away from these guys. He tried his best, but again, Alex Iwobi was the man that was destined to steal the spotlight for that show. And again, this shows how prolific Alex Iwobi has been in the Premiership. He has had a record of consecutive appearances in the EPL, actually making his appearances in 10 EPL seasons, starting from 2015 up until this 2024. It's been 10 complete seasons for Alex Iwobi, and he has scored in the 10 consecutive English Premier League season. It's just only Kanu Nwankwo who has had more consecutive appearances in the EPL with the record of 12 seasons, and haven't scored in each of these consecutive Premier League seasons. Good one for Alex Iwobi. He continues his great form, and of course, we are very excited to see what the rest of the season holds for him. But moving away from that, we have the likes of Cyril Jassa, who also showed up for his Rangers Football Club of Scotland as they completely humiliated Ross County. 6-0 was the final score for that one. Jassa's showing up for his team, actually getting the first goal in the 18th minutes and then getting the second in the 58th minutes to punish this Ross County side. Jassa's surprisingly didn't play for the full 90 minutes. He only had 66 minutes under his legs, but scored 2 goals, had 3 shots on target, and had some really fantastic ratings of 4.5 stars. We had the likes of Josh Maya, Nigerian Super Eagles striker. Josh Maya has been in top form since the start of this season. If you recall, the last time we talked about him, it was in the season opener between West Brom versus Kenyan City, breaking a record for scoring a hat-trick in the season opener for West Brom side. This record was only done by one person in the whole of the club's history, Alf Bentley, who did it in 1913-1914 season. But this man is still firing on, showing up yesterday and getting the goal for his West Brom side as they saw off Stoke City 2-1 final score. Maya actually had some really decent contribution to the game in terms of overall gameplay and helping his teammates. And again, this young man adds to the long list of strikers that we have that are currently doing well for themselves in their club side. So there's a question right now of whether this man should be included in the squad that's going to be called up to play the AFCON qualifiers games this month that we are heading into. Again, we talk about that, and I realize we still don't have a coach yet, but we'll see what happens. Maybe he gets a shot at it, or maybe not. But that's the update for this video. Don't forget to throw in your thoughts about any of this topic that I just talked about. Don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and also share the video. Stay tuned to the channel, more updates coming soon.